Hi children, good morning to all. In the previous class we discussed the first part of our second lesson. What is the name of our second lesson? Our second lesson is Monty Moth Moose House. Monty Moth Moose House. Monty is the name of a moth and how it moves the house. How it moves the house. I will read the first part once more. Everyone knows that moths love to live in old clothes, woolen blankets and anything snug and warm. Mother moth lays its eggs in such things if it gets a chance. That's exactly what Monty's mother cloth had done. Monty had been born in an old coat. It had fed making large holes in it. He was very happy and comfortable living in that big warm coat. One day Prema and her mother opened the trunk. They wanted to sun the winter clothes and hang them in the cupboards. Monty was disgusted and did not like the sun. "Oh, look, mother, there is a moth here," shouted Prema. "Dear mother, just look at all the holes he has made in the coat. It's no use keeping it now." Mother was very upset. "Oh, Prema, it was such a nice coat. Your father will be disappointed. He wore it in the mornings and evenings. I'll have to throw it out." That portion we stopped yesterday. Okay, let us have look at the summary of that previous portion. Everyone that knows that moths like to live in old clothes. What is the living place of the moth? Which is the living place of the moth? Old clothes, woolen blankets, etc. are the living place of moths. Moths live in old clothes and woolen blankets. Moths live in old clothes and woolen blankets, and that should be very snug and warm. Snug means well protected, but that means there is no dirt or putts in the coat. If it is living in neat cloth, that means very neat cloth, very new and warm clothes and blankets. Moths live in warm and snug clothes. Warm and snug clothes. So, meaning of snug is well protected. Meaning of snug is well protected. And here, Monty moth also lives in a big and warm coat. Monty moth also lives in a big and warm coat. Mother moth usually lays its egg, lays its eggs in warm places. Mother moth lays its egg in such things when it gets a chance. When mother moths get a chance, they usually lays their eggs, lays their eggs in warm places when it gets a chance. Okay, like that. Here, Monty's mother also laid its egg in a big coat. Monty's mother laid its egg in a big coat, in a very big and warm coat. And Monty had been born in an old coat. It had fed making holes in it. Like this, Monty's mother laid egg in a warm big coat. And Monty fed the coat. That means making holes inside the coat. Monty moth fed itself in the coat, making holes in the coat, making large holes in the coat. There were so many large holes in that coat. There were big holes in that coat. And Monty moth had been born in an old coat. It had fed making large holes in it. He was very happy and comfortable living in that coat. He was very happy and comfortable. Monty moth is very happy and comfortable living in that big and warm coat. It is a very neat cloth, and so Monty liked to live in that coat comfortably. Monty is living in that coat happily and comfortably, feeding it by making large holes in it. Monty is making large holes in the coat. One day, Prema and her mother opened the trunk. The coat was inside a trunk. The coat was inside the trunk. And one day, trunk means a place where clothes are kept. trunk. The meaning of trunk is a place where clothes are kept. One day, Prema and her mother opened the trunk. What did they do? They opened the trunk. For what purpose? They wanted to sun the trunk. They wanted to sun the old coat. They wanted to sun. Sun means get it sunned. So, removing the dirt inside it, removing the worms inside. If there is any worm, they wanted to remove it. So, they wanted to sun the coat, get it, place it on the sun. They wanted to sun the winter cloth and hang them in the cupboard. They wanted to sun the winter cloth and wanted to hang it. Hang it in the cupboard. Mondi was disgusted. Mondi disliked this act of Prema and her mother. Mondi disliked the act of Prema and her mother and did not like the sun. Mondi did not like the sun. He was living happily and comfortably in the court. He was living happily and comfortably in the court. Oh, look, mother, there is a moth here. Prema called out her mother. Prema called out her mother. Oh, look, mother, here is a moth living in this court. Here is a moth. Dear mother, just look at all the holes he had made in the court. This moth had made so many holes in the court. Prema is complaining her mother. This moth had made so many holes in the court. Look, mother, it is of no use it now. It is no use keeping it now. There is no use in keeping it now. It is a waste coat now. It is a useless coat now. And mother was very upset. Finding the moth and the holes in the coat, mother became very upset. Finding the moth and the holes in the coat, mother became very upset. Upset means sad. U-P-S-E-T, upset. The meaning of upset is sad. Oh, Prema, it was such a nice coat. It was a very beautiful coat. Your father will be very disappointed. Your father will be disappointed on seeing the holes in the coat. On seeing the holes in the coat, your father will be disappointed because it was such a nice coat. It was a very nice coat. And he wore it in the mornings and evenings. He wore it in the mornings and evenings in winter season. In winter season, your father used to wear this coat in the mornings and evenings. In the mornings and evenings, he wore it in the mornings and evenings. I will have to throw it out. Now it is of no use anymore. It is of no use anymore. I have to throw it out. Prema's mother had to throw it out. It is of no use anymore. That portion we stopped yesterday. Mondi thought this was stupid. Mondi thought this was stupid. S-T-U-P-I-D. Stupid. Mondi thought it was a stupid act throwing the coat in the waste bin. Why throw away the coat which was useful? Why? This coat was not useful to the human beings, but now it is very useful for me. Mondi thought like that. It is a useful coat for me because he was living inside the coat happily and comfortably. The Mondi moth was living inside the coat happily and comfortably. It is of great use to the moth, but it was not of any use to the human beings. Away the coat which was useful. Check the spelling of useful. U-S-E-F-U-L. Useful. U-S-E-F-U-L. Useful. This coat was useful to Mondi moth, but it was a useless one for human beings. It became a useless one for human beings. And away the coat which was useful. I have only bitten a few holes in it. What is the matter? They are throwing this in the waste bin. I have made only a few holes in the. I have bitten, B-I-T-T-E-N, bitten. The new word, B-I-T-T-E-N, B-I-T-T-E-N, bitten. I have bitten a few holes in it. What is the other damage? There is no much damage in this coat. I have bitten a small, some holes in it. That is the only thing. Why do they throw it in the dustbin? Who thought these words? Mondi thought these words. Prema's mother took the coat outside and threw it in the dustbin and put the lid on it. Dustbin. D-U-S-T-B-U-S-T D-U-S-T-B-I-N, dustbin, D-U-S-T-B-I-N. That is the use of dustbin. We are throwing waste materials in the dustbin. We are throwing waste materials in the dustbin. Dustbins are used to keep dust of our house, dust and waste materials of our house. Here, what did Prema's mother do? Prema's mother took the coat outside from the trunk. She took out the coat from the trunk and what did she do? And threw it in the dustbin, dumped the coat and threw it in the dustbin, waste basket. Dustbin means waste basket. And put the lid on it. Lid. L-I-D, lid. What did Prema's mother do? Prema's mother took the coat out and threw it in the dustbin and put the lid of the dustbin. That means he closed the dustbin using the lid of the dustbin. He closed the dustbin with the lid. He closed the dustbin and put the lid on it. Mondi flew round and round the dustbin lid. Now where was Mondi? Mondi was outside the dustbin, but the coat was inside the dustbin. The coat was inside the dustbin and Mondi was standing, flying round and round over the lid of the dustbin. Now Mondi was not inside the dustbin, he was outside the dustbin and the coat is the shelter. The warm coat is the shelter place of Mondi moth. The warm coat was the shelter place of Mondi moth. Now Mondi moth was outside the dustbin and the coat was inside the dustbin. So Mondi moth was flying round and round, making a sound. It is a moth and it was flying round and round over the dustbin. It was flying round and round over the lid. That is my home. She has put it there. She was very sad. He was very sad. Mondi moth felt very sad. Why? It was my shelter. It was my home. That coat was my home. But now I couldn't get into my home because now the coat was inside the dustbin. Where was the coat now? Now the coat was inside the dustbin and I was outside the dustbin and I was thrown out the dustbin. He grumbled to himself. Grumbled means grumbled, G-R-U-M-B-L-E-D. Listen to the spelling. G-R-U-M-B-L-E-D. Grumbled to himself. Grumbled to himself. He grumbled to himself. That was my home. I was thrown away from my home. She put the lid of the dustbin. And how can I reach my home? How can I reach my home? I'll read the paragraph once more. Mondi thought this was a stupid act. Stupid means foolish, stupid. It was so foolish. Why throw away the coat which was useful? It was a useful cloth. And why should they throw away this? Why are they throwing away this one? Which was useful. I have only beaten a few holes in it. What was the other damage to it? There was not much damage to it. I had beaten a few holes inside the cord. I had beaten a few holes inside the cord. There is no other damage to the cord. There is no other damage to the cord. Prema's mother took the cord. Mondi moth is saying to himself that why did they throw away the cord? Why Mondi moth is saying like that? Mondi moth is saying like that because he is in that home. He is living happily and comfortably in that home and so he needs the cloth again. So he needs the cloth again. But Prema's mother what did Prema's mother do? Prema's mother put the pot inside the dustbin. Not only that, she put the lid of the dustbin. She closed the lid using that lid. Then Mondi moth is flying round and round near the dustbin. He is flying round and round near the dustbin. Prema's mother took the pot outside and threw it in the dustbin and put the lid on it. It is not a good thing for Mondi moth. Mondi flew round and round the dustbin lid. That is my home. She has put it in there. He is very sad. He felt very sad because it is his home. It is his home and he couldn't reach his home. Otherwise the lid was opened. When only the lid was opened, he can get into his home. That is my home. She has put it there. He grumbled to himself. Spelling, check the spelling of grumbled. Grumbled. Grumbled to himself. Just then, an old beggar knocked at the door. Knocked at the door. Old beggar. Beggar. B-E-G-G-A-R. Beggar. B-E-G-G-A-R. Beggar. Just then, that means at that same moment, Jammundi is saying something to himself, and just then he noticed that an old beggar. Beggar. Who is beggar? Yajagan, Bhikshakaran. An old beggar knocked at the door. K-N-O-C-K-E-D. Knocked. K-N-O-C-K-E-D. An old beggar knocked at the door. Knocked at the door of Prema's house. Have you an old coat to give away? Give away, it is a phrase. Can you have an old cloth to give away? Have you had an old coat to give away? It is getting winter. It is getting winter, and I am not having a winter cloth. I am not having a winter cloth. So can you give away an old coat? Can you have an old coat to give away? Give away means ubekshitida. Do you have an old coat to give to me? Who asked this question? The beggar asked to Prema's mother. The beggar knocked at the door, and when Prema's mother came and opened the door, he asked Prema's mother, do you have an old coat to give away? Winter is coming and I shall need it. I am badly in need of a winter cloth. Winter is coming and I need a coat. Do you have an old coat to give away? He said. Prema's mother fetched the coat. Fetched. F-E-T-C-H-E-D. Bring. F-E-T-C-H-E-D. Fetched. F-E-T-C-H-E-D. Fetched. Prema's mother bring out the old coat. Prema's mother fetched the old coat back from the dustbin. Then she opened the dustbin. Who was near the dustbin? Who was flying near the dustbin? Our Mondi Moth was flying near the dustbin. Our Mondi Moth was flying near the dustbin, and he saw Prema's mother is opening the dustbin, and she took away the old coat from the dustbin. I have only this, she said. She said to the beggar, showing this coat, she said to the beggar, I have only this coat with me. It is full of moth holes. I have only one coat with me, and this is that one, and it is having so many holes inside it. It is having so many holes inside it. I'll read that paragraph once more. You please listen. Prema's mother took the coat outside and threw it in the dustbin and put the lid over it. Mondi flew round and round the dustbin lid. That's my home, she has put it there. He grumbled to himself. Just then, an old beggar knocked at the door. Have you an old coat to give away? Winter is coming and I shall need it, he said. Prema's mother fetched the old coat back from the dustbin. I have only this, she said. It's full of moth holes. It is full of moth holes. My moth came here and made so many holes inside it, and it is of no useful to it. It is not useful for us, and I have this coat to give it to you. The old beggar smiled. What did the old beggar do? He smiled. S-M-I-L-E-D. Smiled. He smiled. S-M-I-L-E-D. Smiled. The old beggar smiled at Prema's mother. The old beggar smiled. He didn't mind a bit about the moth holes. He didn't mind a bit about the old clothes, the holes in the coat, because he is a beggar. He has no money to buy a new one. He has no money to buy a new one. So he is badly in need of a winter cloth, and so he did not mind the holes inside the coat. It was a very big one, and it was a good one except the holes. It was a good one except a few holes. So he did not mind the holes inside it. That is a good warm coat. Thank you, madam, he said. The old beggar said thanks to the lady. That means Prema's mother. The old beggar said thanks to the lady, and he liked that coat very much, and he thanked Prema's mother. He thanked Prema's mother. I'll read that once more. Prema's mother fetched the old coat back from the dustbin. Where was the coat? The coat was inside the dustbin. And Prema's mother took out the coat from the dustbin and showed it to the beggar. And showed it to the beggar and said, I have only this one to give away. I have only this one to give away. There were some holes inside the coat. There were some holes inside the coat. And these were moth holes. And these were moth holes. On seeing the coat, the beggar became very happy. On seeing the coat, the beggar became very happy because he did not mind the moth holes inside it, because he is not having any money to buy a new coat. So he liked that coat very much, and receiving that coat, he thanked the lady. He thanked the lady. Who thanked the lady? The old beggar said thank you to the mother of Prema. Okay, I will read that once more. Prema's mother fetched the old coat back from the dustbin. I have only this, she said. It's full of moth holes. Showing this coat to the beggar, she said that it is full of moth holes. The old beggar smiled at her. The old beggar smiled at her. He did not mind a bit about the moth holes. He did not mind about the moth holes. That's a good warm coat. That's a big warm coat, he said. Thank you, madam, he said. This is a good coat. This is a good coat, and I didn't mind the holes in it. It is a good one for me. And he said, thank you very much, madam. Who said these words? The beggar said these words to him. He quickly put it on and went happily away. What did the beggar do? He put it on. That means he wear the coat. At once means suddenly. At once. At once means suddenly. At once he put on the clothes. Put on means wear. He quickly, Q-U-I-C-K-L-Y, Q-U-I-C-K-L-Y, quickly. What did the beggar do? The beggar quickly put on his coat. Put on the old coat. The beggar quickly put on the old coat and went happily away. What did the beggar do? He went happily away. H-A-P-P-I-L-Y. H-A-P-P-I-L-Y. Happily. H-A-P-P-I-L-Y. Happily. He went happily away. Monty followed him. What did Monty Moth do? Monty Moth followed him. F-O-L-L-O-W-E-D. Followed. F-O-L-L-O-W-E-D. Followed. Monty Moth was all this time. Monty Moth was listening and Monty Moth paid attention to Prema's mother and the beggar, and he noticed what was they doing. And when Prema's mother gave the coat to the beggar, he is paying attention to the beggar. What is he doing with the coat? Then the beggar became very happy getting a coat, and he wore the coat. W-A-R. The other word for wear is put on. He put on the coat, and then Monty Moth became very happy. And what did he do? Monty followed the beggar. Monty Moth followed the beggar. Monty Moth followed the beggar, and he doesn't mind moth holes. He won't mind moth also. He is a man who doesn't mind moth holes. He is a man who doesn't care about the moth holes inside the coat. So he is not minding the moths also. He is not minding the moths also. He thought. Who thought these words? Monty Moth. Think about these words. I will stay with the old beggar. I will stay with the old beggar. Monty Moth is saying, I will stay with the old beggar. I will stay with the old beggar. I will stay. S-T-A-Y, stay. S-T-A-Y, stay. I will stay with the old beggar. It is good for me to follow the old beggar and stay with him. After all, that is my home he is wearing. Why? What was the reason for this saying? He is wearing my home. That coat is my home, and he is wearing my home. So I have to stay with him. Wearing, spelling of wearing, W-E-A-R-I-N-G. Wearing, W-E-A-R-I-N-G. Wearing. I will stay here. After all, that's my home he is wearing, he said. After all, that's my home he is wearing, he said. So he did that same thing. They had a pleasant time tramping around the country together. What did the Monty Moth do? Monty Moth followed the beggar and he stayed in that court. He landed in that court and they had a pleasant time. Pleasant, P-L-E-A-S-A-N-D, pleasant, P-L-E-A-S-A-N-D, pleasant. They means, who is the they here? The beggar and the moth is described as they. The beggar and the moth lived together and they have a pleasant time tramping around the country together. Tramping means wandering, T-R-A-M-P-I-N-G, tramping, T-R-A-M-P-I-N-G, tramping. Listen to the spelling, T-R-A-M-P-I-N-G, tramping. Tramping around the country together. Country, C-O-U-N-T-R-Y, country, C-O-U-N-T-R-Y, country, C-O-U-N-T-R-Y, country. They wandered in the streets. The beggar, what is the job of beggar? He is begging for money and food to anyone. And Monty Moth is staying inside his pocket, coat pocket. Monty Moth is staying inside his pocket. And they wandered together in the street. They tramping around the country together, though the beggar never knew that Monty went with him. Do the beggar know Monty Moth is staying with him? No, the beggar did not know that Monty Moth followed him and is staying with him. He knows nothing. He is not having any money to put in the pocket. Not went with him. You see, Monty lived in the coat's pocket, which was always empty. It is worn by a beggar. The coat is worn by the beggar. The beggars have no money to put in the pocket. The beggars have no money to put in the pocket. So Monty Moth lived in the pocket comfortably and happily, like in olden times, in its earlier times. And you see, Monty lived in the coat's pocket, which was always empty. Spelling E-M-P-T-Y, empty. E-U-E-M-P-T-Y, empty. Empty means there was nothing inside it. Monty Moth was living in the coat pocket of the beggar, and the beggar had nothing to put in the pocket, and he is not using the pocket, and Monty Moth is living happily and comfortably in the pocket of the old beggar. Monty lived in the coat's pocket, which was always empty. Empty means there was nothing inside it. There was nothing inside it. The old tramp had nothing to put it in, but it suited Monty just fine. Suited, S-U-I-T-E-D, suited, S-U-I-T-E-D, suited. It suited Monty well because the coat was worn by the beggar. If it is worn by a usual man, what will happen? He have money to put it in the pocket, and like us, he is putting his hand in the pocket, and it is not a comfortable. It will not be a comfortable place for a moth to live in. But here, the coat is worn by the beggar, and beggars have nothing to keep in the pocket. Beggars have nothing to put in the pocket, and the pocket is remaining empty for a long time, and Monty is living comfortably and happily inside the pocket. Monty is living comfortably and happily in the pocket. Okay, I will read that paragraph once more. He quickly put it on and went happily away. Monty followed him. If he does not mind moth holes, he won't mind moth also. If he does not mind moth holes, he won't mind moth also. He thought. Who thought? Monty Moth thought. I will stay with the old beggar. I will stay with the old beggar. After all, that is my home he is hearing, he said. What did Monty Moth say? Monty Moth say, I will stay with the old beggar. After all, he is wearing my coat. That is my home he wearing. That is my home he is wearing, he said. So he did. He did like the same thing what he said. He did what he said. So he did. They had a pleasant time tumbling around the country together. They had a pleasant time. They are living happily and comfortably. But the beggar did not know the Monty moth is living inside his court. So he did. They had a pleasant time tampering, not tampering, tramping. It is tramping, T-R-A-M-P-I-N-G, tramping, T-R-A-M-P-I-N-G, tramping. Monty moth. They had a pleasant time tramping around the country together, though the beggar never knew that Monty there with him, Monty with him. The beggar never did not know, the beggar never knew that Monty is living with him. You see, Monty lived in the coat's pocket, which was always empty. Where was Monty living? Monty was living in the coat's pocket. Monty was living in the coat's pocket. And what is the specialty of that pocket? What is the feature of that pocket? The pocket was always empty because it was owned by a beggar. The pocket was always empty. There was nothing inside the pocket. He had nothing to keep in the pocket. He had no use of the pocket, which was always empty. The old tramp had nothing to put it in, but it suited Monty just fine. But this beggar, the beggar's coat, now the coat belongs to the beggar. The coat belongs to the beggar, and the beggar had nothing to put it in the pocket. So Monty lives happily and comfortably inside the pocket, and he is going with the beggar everywhere he is going. But the old man, that is the beggar, did not know Monty is living with him. Okay, this is all about this chapter, and I will read the whole chapter once more. Please listen to the text. Everyone knows that moths love to live in old clothes, woolen blankets, and anything snug and warm. Mother moth lays its eggs in such things if it gets a chance. That's exactly what Monty's mother cloth had done. Monty had been born in an old coat. It had thread making large holes in it. He was very happy and comfortable living in that big warm coat. One day, Prema and her mother opened the trunk. They wanted to sun the winter clothes and hang them in the cupboards. Monty was disgusted and did not like the sun. Oh, look, mother, there is a moth here, shouted Prema. Dear mother, just look at all the holes he had made in the coat. It is no use keeping it now. Mother was very upset. Oh, Prema, it was such a nice coat. Your father will be disappointed. He wore it in the mornings and evenings. I will have to throw it out. Monty thought this was stupid. Why throw away a coat which was useful? I have only written a few holes in it. Prema's mother took the coat outside and threw it in the dustbin and put the lid on it. Monty flew round and round the dustbin lid. That's my home. She has put it there. He grumbled to himself. Just then, an old beggar knocked at the door. Have you an old coat to give away? Winter is coming and I shall need it, she said. Prema's mother fetched the old coat back from the dustbin. How only this, she said, it's full of moth holes. Let us wind up today's class and let us continue in the next class. Okay, you read the text as many times as possible, and that will help you to understand the lesson very thoroughly, and you can study it. Okay, see you soon in the next class. Thank you.